Just a little technical difficulties going on right now. Trying to get it started for you guys here. If you're in the comments, just let me know, because I'm not seeing anything come up on my screen right now. Just let me know. All right, let's get this started. Wavy Wednesday. If you're in here, let me know in the comments. The technical difficulties have me going for a little bit, so I'm trying to get right for you. Get this mirror clean so we get this session started. got Davion saying, let's brush. The flow from my left side is a little bit off, a little offset. How can I fix it? Please help. I'm gonna have to get you in here with me right now to see what your problem is. Let's see if I could drop a little link here. You gotta let me know in the comment section if you're in here, because I'm gonna share this link with myself. Drop it in here for you guys. I'm gonna get the link up for everybody. If you want to tap in, if you want to show me your pattern, show me what you're working with while I'm doing my brush session here, feel free to hit the link. I'll get you in here. Appreciate everyone who's in here bearing with me with all these little hiccups along the way. It's gonna be a little shorter live than I want it to be, but it's still gonna be a live. I just hit a washing style last night. Comb and brush time, J Bell. J Bell, if you're in there, feel free to tap in. I'm gonna pin that message at the top. If you want to brush along, tap in. The first of many sessions here, so I'm gonna talk about Wavy Wednesday first. I was sitting there for a while trying to figure out new content ideas to come up with for you, and I was coming up with the regular weekly videos, but the creativity to actually put those thumbnails out into videos for you, it was kind of like a little bit lax. So I was like, let me just take a little break from that, focus on my brushing, focus on my pattern, family, team aspect, all those things, and get back creatively so I can put out some good content for you. I wanted to do something where it's no script, because a lot of my videos I've put out are like, I got my thumbnail, I make a script. I got a whole process for all those videos, so I wanted to do something completely different, and I figured this was the way to do it. Wavy Wednesday. I'm just doing a quick little bounce back session. I mean, it's not gonna be as long as I want it to be because I started late, but we're gonna get it done. So to sum that up, I'm gonna talk about a few things I got planned coming up. If you're actually in this live, I don't know if I will save this one, but if you're in this live right now watching it, you're gonna get a sneak peek of what's to come, and we're gonna start this off right. So let's see what we got here. We're gonna start with a little bounce back session, and as I said to you, I'm trying to figure out this as we go, but you guys are in here with me as I go. Not really seeing how to share. I can't even do a picture-in-picture mode on this. I'm gonna have to wait till I get someone actually in here with me before I can show you guys the pictures I have. So to talk about it, one of the series I got coming up, it had to do with me working on my patterns. So I'm gonna show you what I'm looking like right now. This is my right side. No hiding, so a little bit more light for you. We're not hiding anything. Back waves. They matter. Back waves matter. My left side. Remember, it's a little bounce back session because I just did a wash earlier, so this is a bounce back session for me. A couple little areas on the shoreline that need a little bit of work. So we're gonna work on that here, a little bit of combing. My top. You know what it is, these same crashes that I'm working on. And then last but not least is my crown. I know you guys saw my morning method. Every time I always start off with combing my pattern out. You know, you kind of want to wake those hairs up. Although I have most of it sitting right from that wash, and I'm limited with time, I'm just gonna comb out the hairline before I start brushing. You know, we got no camera tricks here. This is all my pattern. It's all hair health. This is the time if you want to get in here, just hit that link. You gotta hit that link. I'm gonna figure out how to get you in here. All you gotta do is hit that link. So throughout the day when I'm at work, I don't have the luxury of wearing my do-rag. As much as I would love to wear my do-rag at work, I can't do that. So I gotta rely on, you know, a good session the night before, or a good session like right before my shift, before I go into work. I try to get that done. Drippy, what's going on? J Bell, Immortal Love, Emmanuel, and Davion. Appreciate everyone who's in here. If you're watching from the outside, you don't want to say what up, just say what up. There's no real structure for this episode. It's kind of, I got a few subjects I want to talk about, plans for the channel. And then I'm kind of gonna take information that I'm getting from my Instagram, because once in a while I'll have a few people hit me up asking me to do a video off of like one of their ideas. So if I could turn, instead of doing like a little 5-10 minute video, instead of doing like a 5-10 minute video, if I could do one of these lives and kind of break it down with you guys in here, I'd rather do that personally. That's just what I would rather do. All right, so that's just my little shoreline combing right there. You know, not too much messed up there, but I want to go in now with a medium firm brush. That's going to be what I'm going in with right away. I'm also going to comb my pattern a little bit, and you're gonna wonder what I'm doing with my pattern. But I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, but I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I want you to see the new monthly content that I got coming out for you. So, you know, I got these forks on the top of my pattern. I'm gonna try to show you the best way possible. Let me get this adjusted here. Putting this in at the office. Okay. So I know my hair was nice and laid down, but I might go throughout my sessions. I might get like a little short combing in. I might get a long combing session in, but I'm trying to disturb those forks, and I'll be doing a few low cuts to try to shift my pattern. I did one low cut on the 28th or 29th of March. And from those low cuts, I said, you know, I'm gonna have my set angles. I'm gonna have my set brushes. And I'm gonna make some changes to my angles to try to make a shift. Not a major shift, but a minor shift just for the better. Kind of talking about upcoming videos in this time right now, so that's what I'm gonna be talking about, upcoming videos. So like I said, I'm gonna continue doing what I've been doing, which is dropping videos probably every week in just a regular format. Like, you know, those like the 10-minute videos, 5 to 10 minute videos. I want to drop those. And I also want to drop a monthly series. So once a month, I'm gonna be doing a little series, and that series right there is going to be about my journey, about the cuts I have to do, the angle shifts I have to do, every little adjustment along the way, and that's going to be Road to Elite. I took inspiration for the monthly series from PJ. You guys know him by Coarsehair Kings here on YouTube, Instagram, every single platform. So Coarsehair Kings, he did like a little series when he came back. I believe it was called like Side by Side or something like that, where he's reviewing one side of his pattern, whether that be like the left side of what his pattern used to look like compared to the left side of his pattern currently. So, you know, I like what he did with that, and he had the structure figured out. I just hit him up and congratulated him on getting back on YouTube, but I didn't really tell him my idea for my series alone. So, you know, if he sees this, just let him know he's inspiration for that. So my series, it's all, each episode is going to be about different things. So starting off, what did I do? Did I look at my pattern? How did I plan it out? And I'm going to show you each month. So I might cut 1 month. I might wolf it out for 2 months. And you're going to see little progress updates along the way. If you're watching this monthly series, it's going to drop once a month in place of my regular videos. I'm still going to be doing this little weekly live Wavy Wednesday, but that's going to be just an additional thing. So part of that is I started off with 9 row brushes. Before that, I was doing my 7 rows, and I love the 7 row brushes, but I needed a little extra pull to try to shift things up quicker. Part of that process is, if I have to do a sectional brush, I'll do a sectional brush. I mostly do that more so in my washes. And this Road to Elite series is going to be tailored towards more of like an elite waver, as opposed to just like someone starting off their pattern. I mean, you might be able to take a couple bits of information from that as a new waver, but a lot of it might go over your head as a new waver. So I still want to have that regular content I'm pushing out separate from that monthly series for you. So I'm going to have a lot of content coming out over the next few months, over the next year, to be honest. We're working on that 500 subscriber goal. It's a short-term goal, not a long-term goal. You know, that long-term goal is always going to be, you know, hitting that 1K and 4,000 watch hours, you know, get to that monetization level. Yeah, so if you got a question along the way, I dropped that link right there in the comments. Make sure you hit that link. If you want to just come here and say what up, hit that link. It'll follow the prompts on StreamYard, and I'll get you in here. You know, I stay here the whole time, but feel free to tap in. I gotta work on getting like a deeper music collection. This is just a loop beat from Deviant. That's the same artist on my intro track, Hoodie Season. I gotta get some longer beats from him. I got someone else that I work with who makes some beats, so I want to touch base with them to get some longer beats that I can loop while we're doing these live sessions. Manuel says, South Africa stand up, breast session on live. Okay. Shout out to the South African wavers, everyone who's supporting. I know I check the analytics because I'm still a new channel growing, so shout out to everybody in South Africa who's subscribed to my channel, who's watched the videos. I'm gonna have more content pushing out for you, so make sure you're subscribed, send this to your friends. We're getting closer to that giveaway. we're getting so close to that giveaway. So since we're getting close to that giveaway, I'm gonna talk about it for you. Let me take a little break from the session here. The session's not done, but we're going to take a little break. We're going to talk about the giveaway. So if you know anything about me, you know, of course, has always been that brand of DURAGS that I use. I think most of my rags are, of course. I got some rag dealer in there that I used to buy a lot of rag dealer rags. So many waves. I got those OVB. You know, lately I picked up a couple of these Royal Crown DURAGS. But of course, has always been my favorite. I did a little video of the Of Course rags, my review. I'll do an updated review, maybe next year, maybe end of the year, just to show some of the new stuff he has dropping. I honestly don't have a lot of new stuff yet, so I can't even talk about that yet. But one of my favorite types of rags from Of Course got to be the floral rags. So for this 500 subscriber giveaway, I'm gonna be giving out a floral pack. That's one rag in that pack for every 100. So it's gonna be 5 rags given out to the winner of the giveaway. It's gonna go to one person. They're gonna get the 5 rags. So I think this one is the original coarse floral. It's got like a blue background to it. These rags you cannot buy anymore off. This one you cannot buy off his site. You will not find it. I made sure to double up, and I'm gonna give my extras out to you. This is number 1, my favorite by far. Number 2, this is gonna be the sunflower rag. This rag, I actually bought this one months ago. I gave it to my mom. Shout out to my mom if you're watching this. She knows she got this rag when she came down to visit me the last time, so I know she liked it. This is gonna be in the pack for you. If you got yellow in your closet, got some yellow shoes, this might be something for you. Maybe give it to your wife or girlfriend or something. Next up, it's gonna be this nice little the lily rag. So I got a couple of these. This is my favorite with like a white tee, summertime. I'm an Air Max kind of guy. I mean, I know you all got your Jordans, but I'm an Air Max kind of guy. With my Air Maxes, I rock this rag right here. Heavy. That's number 3 in there. Next one, it's kind of a little bit of a take of that first floral rag. It's got like a light pink background to it. Pink stitching on it too, like a pinkish, reddish stitching to it. This is going to you too. Whoever wins that giveaway, you're getting this rag too. And then the last but not least, I don't even know half of these ones what he called. I just know they're like floral variations to the rag. But this one has like flowers, like a butterfly background to it. This one, it hits different. If you check my Instagram, you'll see me wearing these rags all the time. This pack is going out to the winner. If by chance I don't hit that by 500, I might add a 6th rag into that giveaway. But I don't have that rag yet, so I can't really talk about it right now. If you want me to talk about it, let me know in the comment section. I got a little plan for you guys coming out this year. Maybe in a month, maybe a month or 2. I want to do a little drop for you. My own custom. If you want to see a sneak peek, you gotta let me know in the comments. I know there's only like 7 people in here. Alabama hitter. What's going on, Big T? If you want to see a little sneak peek of that rag, let me know. and I'll get it going for you. But that is the 500 subscriber giveaway. All you got to do is be subscribed, comment on my videos. The more videos you comment on, the better your chances are going to be to win that giveaway. I know I got like a couple, maybe like 1,000 or a couple hundred here or there on my videos, people watching it. But you got to make sure you're watching and you're commenting. And once I hit that milestone, I'm just going to announce the winner for that 500 subscriber giveaway. And it's going to be right there at the end of the video. All you got to do is hit me up in the about section. Email me that it's you, confirm it's you. Don't pay for shipping. I'm going to send out those rags to you just like that. And then we're going to move on to the next milestone, the next giveaway. Should put a mesh rag. Okay. Dayon, I got to see if I have any mesh rags around, to be honest, because every mesh rag I buy I usually use it for myself for my washes, or I give them away. So I might have already given away my extra, of course, mesh rags. I'm gonna see what's in there, and I might add a mesh rag in there. Or when I do my next giveaway, I might do a full wash pack, which will include some bars. I got a lot of BLBs on my team, so I might hit them up, see what I can get from them, throw that in there. Obviously throw some, of course, mesh rags. I know Gifted Barber got some rags he's working on. Appreciate it, Big T. We're getting close, but we're not there yet. We're getting close, but I appreciate it, Big T. I was just talking about what's going on with the giveaway. So we can get back in the session. It's been heavy 9 rows. Heavy 9 rows. A slight little overwash right now. I want to get to the end of this month, and then I'm going to assess my pattern where it's at. When I get to that point, you know, I might feel like I'll cut my pattern down again. I know that one with the grain grew back so fast. I thought it was going to be a lot lower, but it grew back so fast that I might have to do like a 0.75 or 0.5 just to get to the root of my pattern. Big T, I know you're in here, so I know I told you I was brushing like 3 hours a day, and when I cut to like a 3, it didn't look like I was, but it kind of revealed itself once I cut to that 1.5. So I know when I cut a little bit lower, if it's necessary, that I'm gonna get to the root of the pattern. And if you cut that low, you got to make sure you're brushing your hair to maintain it, because if you're not brushing, you're not going to maintain that progress that you're gaining every single session. But if you watch any of my videos, you already know this. So I got the comments coming in for everyone. If you got a question in the comments, if you got a video idea you want to see coming up in the next few weeks, hit me up. I got the rollout already planned, so you know I got some videos to drop for you. Hopefully by next Wednesday I should have, you know, all this like picture-in-picture on this setup, so I can easily show you what I got planned for next week. I have all the content uploaded on here. I just don't know. It's saying something about you have to be in picture-in-picture mode to share this, so I don't know. StreamYard is something completely new to me. I'm trying to figure it out as I go, but it's something completely new to me. I like the platform. It's just something new though. I might see if I can just add some things into the overlay and show you in the overlay. Maybe that would work. Deep condition method. Okay. I can get a deep condition method for you. That's something that's possible. I do a deep condition usually after my clean lace. So when my hair was as short as a 1.5, I'm not doing a deep condition. I might do a conditioning bar, but I'm not doing a deep condition during that time. So delete this. I kind of want to do a little bit of a review for one of these deep conditioners that I have. It's by a company called Nature's Eagle. I've been using it for about 5-6 months now. Shout out to K2 from the affiliates. He put me on to that company. We would talk about it, and most of the products that K2 talked about, this is K2 of the Wave Hall of Fame, just so you know. Most of the products he talked about were things that were either discontinued or a one-off that you can't buy anymore. So when I finally found out that brand and I knew that was one of the ones that I could actually have access to, I made sure that I hit up. I got an oil from them and I got a deep conditioner from them, and I keep that in the fridge to make sure I maintain the shelf life. So I could do a deep condition video for you. I'll put that on the list. Give you a little sneak peek of what I actually have planned though. What I do have planned for the channel, I got a 360 GZ V1 brush review coming out. I have a video about brush diets. Shout out to George Tees, because when I was first starting off in the wave game back in like early 2019, he was one of those wavers who was buying brushes constantly, and I couldn't really grasp, using one type of brush for a full session or one type of brush for an extended amount of time, whether it's like, you're gonna be using these 9 rows for 2 weeks at a time, or these 9 rows for a month of a time. Understanding a brush diet. So I got a video on that coming out for you. I know Sir Wavy hit me up. He wanted to see a video about the MOB and like the OMB or something like that. So that one's gonna take me like a couple weeks to put that video together, because I only do like a MOB maybe once a week. So if I do that method, I won't do it again until the next week. So I want to show 1 week, the next week, so I can show you, which one I prefer, how long it lasts for my hair before I have to reapply some products. I'm high porosity, so my hair soaks up so many products, and it's quick to feel like it's not nourished. So I gotta do the right thing to make sure my hair is set. What do you say? Don't beat the giveaway rag is fire. Show us your brush collection. Oh, you want to see the brush collection? I can show you a few of the brushes right now, but I think I'll do a little deep dive into that next week, when I'm not trying to get a session at the same time with you. The MOB is fire, David. The MOB and also the Hat Man. Like my video from my last video that I dropped was the Hat Man. Like I just did a Hat Man method last night, right after my wash. I use that, no label on it, but I use that Royal leave-in conditioner. This thing is almost empty. I gotta hold on to this close. Shout out to Royal Hair Care Products. Shout out to Royal Hair Care Products. I'm not an ambassador for them, but it's www.royalhaircareproducts.com. That leave-in conditioner is a serious cheat code to anybody who's looking to successfully complete their Hat Man method. That one honestly has my hair feeling nice. Like I went the whole day with no rag, and my hair, it still feels moisturized. I made sure to seal it in. I sealed that in with the Regal 40. I'm slipping there. The Regal 9 is what it was called years ago, but since it's been taken over by, of course, it's got like a different scent to it. It's not the original scent, which is like a lavender scent. This is completely different. It's more like that grown scent to it. All I gotta say is you gotta pick this up. This is my second bottle. The first bottle is practically done. And then I got another one on deck when that's done. I know he also has the 4-ounce bottles for those. I might need 2 or 3 of the 4-ounce bottles just to keep my hair happy. I gotta keep my hair happy for real. I got the medium brush going. I'm gonna grab my medium curve, do a little bit of crown work as I try to show you what's going on. I'm never that type of brusher that I sit there and, you know, my back is to you, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that just to show you what I'm working with my crown. I might just drop down a little bit so I can see the comments and talk to you. You know, that new series I got coming out. It's I kind of want to hope to help everyone elevate with me their patterns. I don't want to just do something for myself. I want to do it for the people who are watching the videos. So if I can help you out along the way, you know, help you overcome an obstacle that you're trying to get over with your pattern, that's what I want to do with that monthly series. I like to apply at least half the session time that I have to my crown. I know it's not my strongest part of my pattern, but that's all part of the process. I made a lot of strides with my crown over the last, I'd say like 6 or 7 months. I've been on the battlefield with it. Win or lose, you know, I've been trying to get my lick back when it comes to battling. I think this new series that I'm doing monthly, that's gonna be the last little thing to help me get over this stagnant point that I feel like I've been at. You know, changing my pattern around just the slightest to fit the flow. Because as nice as a straight top looks on a pattern, you gotta actually sit there and look at your pattern and, you know, tell yourself, is this realistic? Am I going to actually be an elite waver or have an elite pattern? Yes, no. You know, it takes a lot to tell yourself no, and it takes a lot to actually cut your hair down to a point where, you know, you might not have that definition that you thought you had with a heavy wool. it's the true test of if you're actually brushing your hair, or if you're just maintaining, you know, that extra wolf on your head. You know, that's not actually working the foundation of your pattern. So. I think next week, I'm gonna take that advice there in the comment section from Davion. I'm gonna show, oh no, not Davion, Emmanuel. I'm gonna take that advice from you, and you know, I'm gonna show my brush collection in the next week's video. We're gonna do a little session. Hopefully, have some people tapping in next week when we're a little more structured. And I'm gonna show the brush collection. I'm gonna show my favorites out of my collection, and then ones that I think are rare to me. I mean, I don't have any OG Diane brushes. I've said that before, I'll say it again. I wish I had one of those, but I saw someone bidding on one on Facebook the other day. They had like a link. I think it actually was a Big Uzi. I think the bid was at like 200 US. And I mean, I love my brushes, but I don't love my brushes that much. Not when the economy is the way it is, especially. You gotta pick your priorities. So since we're on the last little bit, I'm just gonna keep opening this up to questions. Ask any question you want. We can get it out the way. As I said, I was hoping to get a full hour in the session. The first 10-15 was me trying to figure everything out, but we'll be better next week. Davion's asking, do you think the palm brushes have more pull or control? I think the palm curve, I think they have more pull, especially this little area right here. You know, you have the rounded end, which I typically don't use this. I use this area for my crown. I think this has a lot of control. You know, I kind of just like hold my finger there, and I use my finger as a guide as I'm tapping my crown. So I think those brushes have a lot of control. These ones right here, these royalty palms, I don't know if you can get these ones anymore. This one gave me a lot of control when I had my beehive pattern. Even when I was doing like that kind of 360 swirl, which was like a 540 kind of hybrid pattern, this one gave me a lot of control. I just find that these brushes are a little too firm for my crown now. So I've been sticking to these curved brushes. They've been getting me a long way. I have to go in with detailed brushes, but these palm brushes, just like these with the tips to them, they give you a lot of control of your pattern. They have a lot of pull to them. This one also is a 9-row brush, so you can flip it around and you can hit your pattern. Same way I was hitting it with 9 rows, you can use this as a 9-row brush for that. As opposed to a brush like a 7-row brush. A 7-row brush, you know, there's more space in the bristles, so necessarily you're not getting the same amount of pull. It's great for lining up your waves, but you're not getting the same pull as a 9-row brush or a curved brush. But you will get the precision from a 7-row brush. So as we're finishing up here, I'm not done my session yet by far. So I wanted to rag up at the end of the session, but I'm just gonna go get myself together. I'm using like a medium brush that's I I say it's softer bristles to it. My hair is not too long, so I'm not really concerned about leaving it uncompressed. I might go in with like a lay down pad afterwards, just before I step out the house. I gotta go pick up my son. Every angle I'm hitting precision, just because I cut low doesn't mean I'm letting my pattern go to shit completely. How many brushes and rags do you have in total, respectively? I gotta do a count for you. I think I got at least over 50 brushes. I'm not saying you need over 50 brushes, but I have over 50 brushes. I might have over 60 or 70 to be true. And rags, I lost count on my rags. I lost count on the rags. But I'm gonna grab this lay down pad. Kind of end my session for now. You know, this side I'm looking at right here is not really, I don't want to put a do-rag on that actually, so I'm actually not even gonna hit it with the lay down pad. I'm gonna come back in, finish my session up later. I'm just gonna show one little sneak peek before I get out of here. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this live up. So everybody who's in here, I appreciate you watching. You know, saying made in Canada right there, and I'm gonna show you my signature rag. This is not the final sample, but this is what we're working with right here. I was born in the city of Toronto, raised in the city of Toronto. So you know I had to get that skyline in the background. My squad's the affiliate, so I had to have the red and black colors to it. My logo faded on the cape of it. Shout out to my Wavy Gents. Appreciate you on that. Same thing on the other side. There's no logo on the tail. So this is, as I said, this is a sample, right? So I made some changes from this sample. But one strap, we got the made in Canada, which is my signature rag, coming out in a few months. I don't know exactly the date I'm going to drop it. I'm waiting for the rags to come in. I made some changes. Shout out to, of course, for helping me out along the way. I had the vision, but, you know, my boy Tef, he helped put it into the design and helped me get everything off the floor. So that's it for the first Wavy Wednesday. I'm going to work on it for next week. No more technical difficulties. Appreciate everyone who was in here. I'm gonna get out of here now.